everyone, and welcome to Gift Sparks of Giving, Parshat Noach. In this week's Parsha, we learn about how it took Noach 120 years to build the ark. Great, right? Hold on. There was a miracle going on, a flood for 40 days and nights that wiped out the whole of humanity. And the ark didn't just miraculously appear from nowhere. Or the people could have maybe flown up in the ground, gone up to a tall mountain. But no, 120 years to build this huge ark. Now, whilst I'm no ark builder, probably could have been a different logistical way to do it. Don't know. So what's the lesson that we're trying to learn from here? The reason that it took Noach 120 years to build the ark was so that other people would see him and ask him, "Hey mate, what are you doing?"
What is going on?
I'm building something.
And then they would say,
This has been the hottest, driest summer on record, and you say we're going to have a flood.
That's what I was told.
Might I ask who told you?
God.
God? You talk to God?
Yes.
And God is talking back?
Yeah, we hung out a little.
and it was 120 years of this. Noah hard at work building this amazing ark to protect him, his family, all the animals. But maybe he could have spent some time working with the people as well, and whilst building the ark stopped and explained why this was happening, and perhaps that there was an opportunity to build a relationship with the people. In fact, the waters are called the waters of Noach because Noach didn't use the opportunity to build relationships with people and give to them and make them righteous like he was. There's an important lesson that we can learn from this story. Often we get an opportunity or something comes our way and we think, great, that's amazing, a limited deal or something, and we're like, awesome. Do we ever think about other people that haven't got that opportunity too? Do we think maybe let's share that news or that discount or that present with someone else? There's an analogy that explains this point. A father for his 60th birthday calls up his 3 sons and says, "Sons, I know we don't see each other so often, but I'd love to get together with you. I'm having a party. Please come and honor me by doing certain things. You could come, do what you need to do. I'll pay for expenses. Just honor me, make me look good, family together. Let's make this a lovely occasion. I'll pay for expenses." The father hangs up the call. The sons call each other quickly and they're like, "Oh, Dad's paying. What are we gonna do?" So they all discuss their ideas, and the first son's like, "I'm thinking about getting my family new outfits, new clothes. We're gonna look great. Only the best designer labels for us." And the second son's like, "I'm thinking about getting a really nice car, hiring a Lamborghini or something. We're gonna drive up in style, and that's gonna show Dad how much we love him." And the third son's like, "Oh guys, I haven't really got any money to lay out for this, and I really, I haven't really got any money to afford new clothes." To the first son, he said, "Could you maybe help me if you're buying clothes, maybe buy some extra things, even for my kids?" And the first son's like, I'm really sorry, I'm already planning our outfits, planning our things, haven't got time to deal with you, really, really sorry, but I'm sure I'll see you there, it'll be great." The third son said to the second son, "Seeing as you're hiring a Lamborghini, maybe you could give us a lift. We really we struggle to get there, it's quite far. We haven't really got money for the train fare." And the second son's like, "Well, we haven't really got space in our Lamborghini. It's just a small car. We haven't got space for your family as well." And the third son's like, "Well, could you maybe hire a slightly bigger car, an SUV? Could still be nice." And the second son's like, "No way. We are going in that Lamborghini. I've already marked which one I want. It's happening. Expenses paid. Yeah, dude, sorry." So the third son's like, "Okay, fine." And he had to scrape together whatever he had for the train fare to come with his family. And on the day of the party, the party arrives. The first son comes in suited and booted, looking great. One's wearing Gucci, one's wearing Prada. People were like, "Who are they?" Thought the Kardashians had arrived. No, it was the first son and his family. And they were looking really, really dapper. And they had every single matching accessory you could ever want. The hair bows, the shoes, the socks, everything matched. Son number 2 drives in. And he's in this canary yellow Lamborghini, speeds in, says there's their valet parking, holds the keys out, keeps the fire. And everyone in the crowd is looking at him like, "Wow, this is amazing. Look what an amazing car." And the sons are like, the second son's thinking, look at me, I'm honoring my dad, I'm looking great, he's impressed with me, everyone's impressed with me, I'm amazing. And the third son comes in. He'd been on the train with his family. That's all they could scrape together was the train fare. Whilst he was on the train, he spilled a bit of coffee on his outfit and he didn't look so great. A bit disheveled. It was a long journey. Couldn't afford a haircut for the family, and arrives at the party. It's a little bit embarrassing. You know, people are thinking, is that the other son? The guy? Really? He has a son that's struggling like that? That's really interesting. So the party happens, it's a great night, and at the end the whole family sits around the table and they sit down, and the sons have their expenses ready, and they sit down and they're like, Dad, did you enjoy your party? The dad's like, yeah, I did, it was nice. And the first son comes along and is like, okay, so here's my wad of receipts. You said all expenses paid, right? Remember that discussion? I've recorded it if you need. And the dad's like, yeah, I did. And so the first son comes with his wad of receipts and is like, okay, here's all the receipts I've got, the pile. And the father's like, okay. And the second son comes with a printout of his receipt of the Lamborghini hire. He hired it. He goes, Dad, don't worry, I did not buy the Lamborghini. I just hired it, leased it for 3 months and I got a 10% discount on it because I'm savvy like that, Dad. Don't worry, I'm good. I got your back. I did it for you. I made you look good. Everyone was staring at me when I came in. Everyone was like, whoa, who is he? And I said, I'm actually his son. I did it for you, Dad. And then the third son comes along with his ticket stub and he's like, Dad, I'm sorry. I couldn't lay out. I wanted to, but I just didn't have any money to lay out. I did manage to get here with my family and I've got the train ticket and we came and we're here. So thank you, and thank you for covering this train ticket. The father looked at his first 2 sons and said, guys, you thought you were honoring me? You did all of this, you bought your new clothes, you bought your new car, you did that to honor me? No, you were honoring yourself. If you wanted to really, really honor me, you would have looked after your brother who couldn't afford to come. You would have done that for him. And that lesson is like one that we all need to learn sometimes, which is that often we think about ourselves, we're okay, we're looked after. But how much are we looking after the other people around us, our other brothers and sisters? Are we thinking, are they okay as well? We need to stop sometimes and just think, like, do they need anything? What can I do? If we really want to honor him, then we have to honor other people as well, look after other people. Until next time, Shabbat Shalom, be great, be a giver. Thank you very much.